Alright, so for video, Tara Boozer, for video blog number 1 for our movie assignment, I chose to watch Seven. I chose it because, well, first of all, it's a cop crime show. It's also a psychological American detective thriller, which is my kind of movie. I remember when it came out. I enjoyed it very much. The main character, there's kind of two of them. You've got Detective William Somerset, that was played by Morgan Freeman, and Detective David Williams, which is played by Brad Pitt. Kind of a toss-up which one of those two characters were the main one. My three examples, all of them ended up being unconstitutional. About 51 minutes and 40 seconds into the film, the SWAT team breaks into an apartment of a suspect, and they do not knock on the door, they do not announce themselves, they just bust in and go in. Constitutional to the Fourth Amendment as far as a search and seizure warrant, and the right of the individual to be notified of the police department and getting a search and seizure warrant. And they didn't show them getting a warrant. They didn't, and like they did not announce themselves or knock before they busted in the door. My second example is 1 hour, 15 minutes, and 9 seconds into the movie. As they're hitting another suspect's door after they had chased the suspect, and Mills had almost been killed by the suspect. He breaks down the door of the suspect and then turns around and pays a citizen off the street to fabricate a story of her suspecting her neighbor being the serial killer, and that she had called Detective Somerset and had said that she suspected this, and then that's why they were there, and that's their probable cause for them busting down the door and making the search and seizure supposedly legitimate. Once again, Fourth Amendment, search and seizure. If it is found that the information that was fabricated in order to get the search and seizure warrant, that evidence would be admissible in court. The last one, and for anybody out there who has not seen the movie, spoiler alert for the ending, 2 hours and 16 seconds into the movie, the serial killer reveals that his last victim that himself killed was Mills' wife. The head of her arrives in the middle of the desert, where Mills takes in his own hands the justice. So instead of following the Fifth Amendment of provisions concerning prosecution and the right to due process before taking away anybody's life or liberty or property or such, he kills the suspect on spot, therefore being unconstitutional. Also ending the serial killers. As most of you know, the movie's about the 7 deadly sins. That is what the serial killer is after. The 7 deadly sins is greed, gluttony, sloth, lust, pride, envy, and wrath. So also in killing the suspect at the end, Mills also finishes the serial killer's work with finishing off wrath. And this is the movie I have chosen, and these are my reasons for choosing it. And if you haven't seen it, you should watch it. I enjoyed it. Thank you.